straight away. Woo! That's big. That's big. This isn't really a fishing video. It is, it's got fishing in it, but also kinda not. You'll see.
Around 6 years ago, I moved down to the south coast of England and was taken back by just how beautiful the surroundings were. It inspired me, and for the duration of my time living there, I'd often take myself on adventures with the sole intention of experiencing and photographing the places I found to be most beautiful.
That ended in 2019 when I moved back to my hometown in the Midlands, and I kind of settled. I made some great memories, but I definitely got comfortable, and it's something about myself that I'd like to change.
Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the life you have, but I've missed that feeling of adventure. And now that I'm living on the south coast once again, I want to go out and find it. I'm heading to the Isle of Portland, a landlocked island, if there is such a thing, located further along the south coast. I was last there over 5 years ago and remember the sunsets being mind-blowing.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely morning.
You too, cheers pal.
I also recently learned that it's a good spot for catching saltwater fish as well. Not that this is a fishing video or anything like that.
This isn't actually the destination. We've still got a little way to go, we're en route, but I had to stop and take a couple of photos whilst the sun was like this because it's absolutely beautiful. But that's kind of the point of this video really, is to take a photo. Where we're heading, yep, I'm gonna do some fishing, probably gonna get way too into the fishing. I'm gonna make some coffee, explore the place. But it was 4 or 5 years ago that I tried to take what I'd consider the perfect sunset shot at this place, and I got really close. Those photos are still some of my favourite I've ever taken. It was just as the sun had just dipped under, not when it was like at its prime, and there was too many clouds in the shot as well, whereas today there's no clouds in sight, so I'm really hopeful that this will be it. Welcome to the Isle of Portland. I'm not really sure what I want to do first, because the ocean's out there beckoning me to go fish it. I kind of want a coffee, but also I want to get the drone up in the sky. However, there's a military base right there, so I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. I don't have any coins. I guess I try and pay by phone. 10 quid! No, I don't want insurance. Payment accepted. Parking has been paid for. Is this the kind of content that you came here for? Is this riveting? This is exciting. Right, let's go explore the place. That massive thing is called the Pulpit Rock. I don't really know why. I tried to search, but there's no signal here. But it's a massive rock thing that looked really cool, and I'm going to try and climb it later to make a coffee on top of it, because why not? If, that is, I don't get arrested first for putting the drone in the air. Okay, here goes nothing. Well, I've spent more than 5 minutes staring at the water, and that can only really mean one thing. I don't really know where to start. I'm going after a species called wrasse, and the fact that I've seen a couple of other fishermen around using similar-ish gear to what I've brought fills me with some kind of confidence. Just to clarify, A, this isn't a fishing video, so it doesn't matter if I catch. And B, it can be tiny, and I will be over the moon. To catch something would be very, very cool. Is that the best place to be? Well, my gut's telling me to go towards the rock. How easy is it to get down there? Probably not very. Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. Slipped. I didn't realise how hard it would be just to find somewhere to fish. I think I can see other fishermen. Something I just realised is where I was, the water was smashing up against the rocks constantly. So a tiny little fish trying to hold their ground under there doesn't really sound like shelter, does it? Okay, this looks about 1,000,000% better. I can definitely get down there, and there's little rocks everywhere that I can cast to. This makes so much more sense. I don't know why I even bothered going on the other side. That's literally the opposite of what I said. It's not sheltered at all, whereas here's good. I've got myself like a little area where I can put my stuff. I can watch the other fishermen fish and maybe catch something on my own. Cool. That was bound to happen at some point today. Apparently with this style of fishing, cast it out, let it hit the bottom of the ocean or the rock, or I don't know what the hell's down there, and then just gently jig it basically. Okay, realistically there's a huge weed bed down there. Yeah, loads of weed. Okay, let's try a little bit more left. Yeah, this isn't working. I'm gonna go ask those guys that are fishing for some advice, see if any are friendly enough to maybe give me a couple of pointers.
Right?
Yeah, good. So you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. A wrasse?
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you got anything?
No, but I don't know what I'm doing, so. What about you? Not yet? Do you mind if I come next to you, or like I go over there? The guys over there have managed to catch one. Really cool little wrasse, mega colours on it. It's made me realise I probably won't be able to catch one as they're all using baits, things like prawns and ragworms, whereas I'm on a lure. I'm going to give it a go, but it's okay if I don't catch. This isn't a fishing video. I was congratulating that other guy on his second fish and I got snagged, and they go, "You see, stop talking."
But I'm not really someone who learns very quickly, as just 30 minutes later I got bored and decided to wander around for a chat.
Can I ask what bait you're using?
What?
What bait or lure?
King prawn.
Ah, yeah.
Take few of them, 3, 4, 5.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, I really appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, leave it to here and take my box, yeah? Enjoy, try it.
You too, good luck, thank you.
Those guys were really friendly and helpful. I'm always worried that I'm bothering people if I go up and ask questions, and there's a fine line. You can definitely be that guy and don't be that guy, but I don't think there's anything wrong if you're in a situation that you don't really understand, you've never done it before. How else are you going to learn? So yeah, I'm actually really glad I went up and had a chat with those guys, because they gave me some tips, some hints and some bait. So I'm going to try drop shotting and see if I can get one of those smaller wrasse. We'll talk about unexpected, but I may have just gone and caught myself a sea bass. Not exactly the species I came here to try and catch, but this is kind of better. My very first sea bass, a species ticked off, and what a cool fish! Made up. Fishing is amazing. It's awful until it's not, and then it's amazing. I really should go and make that coffee. The sun's about to go down, and that's when I want to take this photo. But I need to keep fishing. I have a little bit of bait left that those guys gave me, and I do still want to try and catch a wrasse, so a couple more casts, and then this not fishing video will become not fishing again. Mr. Prawn has done the business once. I believe he will again. The sun's coming out, that's kind of nice. Can you tell I'm happy? Quite happy right now. Snagged. Alright, I suppose it's time to have a little bit of a tidy up. Really? That was awesome. I love fishing, and the truth is most of my videos on this channel are probably going to include some kind of fishing, but the point of this video is to ask the question, is it okay if some don't?
I want to make 12 videos this year, and I don't have necessarily the time or the energy to be able to make all of them amazing big fishing videos. But if some are just going for a hike, or making coffee in a cool place, or coming to a cool location and taking a photograph, is that a video that you want to watch? That's my question. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm out of breath. I definitely need that coffee. I need to try and find some water and make it, and yes, I'm probably gonna go climb the rock now. Well, I froze halfway up, kind of got stuck for a little bit, didn't know how to get back down, jumped, kind of rolled, and before I knew it the sun had set, so I thought I'd just sit down and make a coffee and enjoy the last little bits of it. It doesn't really get much better. Oh no, it actually does, I've got a cookie somewhere. Okay, now it can't get much better.